Hey, I appreciate your questions. You guys email me at win.today@outlook.com. That's win.today@outlook.com. One of the questions that I get asked a lot is, what's one of the first things that someone should do on their self-improvement journey? And I started this journey 6 years ago, and one of the first things that I did is I began to read. And that's what I recommend to people to do. Now hang on, I know you're busy. I know you got a busy life and you get a 300-page book and it's tough to dive into and bite off. But here's what I do, is I read 10 pages a day. Now listen, if you read 10 pages a day, every day for a year, at the end of a year, you'll have read 15 meaningful books, right? At the end of 10 years, that's 150 books. That's a world of knowledge and influence on our minds. And by the way, if there's something you want to accomplish in life, if there's something you want to do in life, chances are someone else has already done it and written a book about it. So it's all there for us to see, to pattern ourselves over, and patterning ourselves after people that are successful is the quickest and best way to duplicate that success. And books are a great way to do that. I love to read a book about Churchill, the psychology that Winston Churchill had to have, because for a couple of years the Germans were just bombing Great Britain every night, thousands of bombs every night, just tearing London up. And England stood alone against the Germans. England was the first country that the Germans had hit that had not surrendered. And so how did Churchill muster the confidence every day to admonish the British people and to talk to them and to keep their heads up and to keep standing firm against the British government? That mindset, that psychology is valuable to us. We need a psychology like that sometimes in life. What about reading a book about Albert Einstein or Thomas Edison? Their thinking outside the box is no different than the things that Bill Gates has done, the things that Steve Jobs and all the great minds of today have done. They're using the same psychological techniques. They're asking the same questions as these modern day guys. They're just dealing with different technology. It's that human spirit, that human mindset. And that's the type of thing I'm talking about studying. Read some meaningful books. Read about great leaders. Read about great sports figures. How do they mentally hang in there? What are the things that they go through? And learn the lessons of these guys' lives, because they had failures as well as successes. And it's so important to learn from the failures as it is from the successes. So that's my advice to people that ask me how to get started on their journey. That's so key. I do that today. The successful people that I meet, that mentor with me, they all have libraries. They all read. I don't know any of them that aren't readers. And there's that old saying, that cliche, that leaders are readers. I know it's kind of corny, but it is so true. It's so true. So contact me. Keep those questions coming. win.today@outlook.com. I'll put everything down in the comments below so you can see. I post on my blog daily. I've got Twitter content coming out by the hour, so there's always something to do to keep you inspired. And contact me, interact with me, because I learn from you guys too. And I really appreciate the feedback that you guys have been giving me. And by the way, have an awesome rest of the day. And remember to win today.